Hello, my name is Mark Dreyer, and I've been a pen maker for a little bit over 25 years. My journey has taken me beyond pen making, but also to doing demonstrations. I've demoed a few times at the national convention, I've demoed at numerous regional conventions, and I've demonstrated all over the Chicagoland area and at pen making conventions in the Midwest. I think one of the most common questions I get when I'm doing a demonstration is how to get that perfect finish on a wood pen. I think most of us have no problem spending hours taking the pen, picking out that perfect piece of wood, doing all the turning, doing all the sanding, and what we really want when we get down to the end is a finish that we can get on the pen in 5 minutes or less. As I said, GluBoost is really a liquid finish in a bottle. And what we're going to do is we're simply going to take the pen blank, we're going to sand it down. I go all the way through my micro mesh all the way down to 4000. And then what I'll do is I'll start with the fill and finish product, and then we're going to use the fill and finish thin. I'm going to use the fill and finish to actually fill any imperfections that I have on the wood so that when I use the thin to go over the top of it, I get that perfectly consistent glass-like finish on there. In between coats, I will use what we call GluDry. And it's not your typical accelerator. It's actually formulated to go with the system. It's all part of the whole system that you have here. So this accelerator is not going to turn yellow. It's not going to make my finish brittle. I'm not going to get the cracking at the ends, and I'm not going to get the white spots that you typically see when you're using an accelerator. So when I go and I actually spray it or apply it to the glue, I'm going to get a very consistent finish across it. And finally, and most importantly, this is probably one of the safest finishes I can put on. As you're going to watch in the demo when I do it, I'm going to do it with the lathe off. The lathe is not going to be spinning. I'm not risking having glue shoot back up into my face and all the challenges there. I'm simply going to put it on. It's got the perfect viscosity so that I can get it wrapped around the pen 2, maybe 3 times before it starts to tack up. And then when I hit it with GluDry, it completely finishes off. So with that, let's get down to the demo. Application of GluBoost couldn't be easier. I'm going to start with the Fill and Finish Pro formula, and I'm going to apply 2 quick coats. I'm simply going to put some on my paper towel, and I'm going to rub it on. And as you can see, my goal is not to rub it in or through. It's simply to put it on the pen and give me a nice even coat across. After I put on a quick coat, I hit it with the accelerator, and I'm ready to put on the second coat. Second coat goes the exact same way. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to get it on my paper towel. I'm going to gently put it on my pen blank, and I'm going to work it around. If I think I need a little bit more, I simply put on a little bit more. And once again, I'm working it around the pen blank. Big key is I'm doing it with the lathe off. So you can see it's already dry to the touch, so I've got no problem with that. So now I'm going to go to the GluBoost Thin formula, and I'm going to simply do the exact same thing that I did in the past. I'm going to take a little bit on there, I'm going to wipe it on, I'm going to do it around the blank. GluBoost has the perfect viscosity so that I don't have to worry about it drying as I'm moving it around. I have a perfect, flawless finish on this blank. And you can even see some of the nice grain that's coming through. And the nice gloss line that's going across it. And the finish took me no more than 5 minutes. And as I said, it's an incredibly durable finish. More importantly, it's consistent. Every time I do the same pattern, I've always gotten the same consistent finish out of it. And as I said also, it's safe. So with that, if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. But there you go. GluBoost, a liquid finish in a bottle. So I'm back. I went over to my buffing system, literally spent no more than 45 seconds to a minute. And I don't know if you can appreciate it on the camera, but it is a perfect glass-like finish. No flaws in there. If I completely roll it around under the light, you can see really nice reflection. Over in this area, you get all that nice chatoyancy of the maple blank being able to reflect back out into it, and some of the quilted grain that's sitting in there. What a beautiful finish. So with that, GluBoost is my go-to finish. As I said, from a safety perspective, from a consistency perspective, and just from an overall look and ease of use perspective, it has quickly become my go-to finish. Thank you very much.